What's going on, everybody, and a happy Father's Day to everybody from us here at DYSG. As you know,
Happy Father's Day. Oh.
Bruh.
Yeah. Kid had a bit of an accident trying to use One for All, right?
Yeah.
Didn't go as planned. But we thank everyone for their warm wishes, their prayers, thoughts, and just sending all out love to the Prince Dono. And this is Prince Dono. I am Nix. This is the Daddy and Dono show, and for Father's Day, we're going to rank the most trash dads of all time in geek culture. These are dads who are just horrible dads. They're horrible people, and we not pulling no punches. We gonna give them the business.
I am going to roast them like a sandwich on a grill.
Yeah. They're gonna definitely get the sizzle come this video. So let's go ahead and jump into the list. First dad.
Do us the list.
Shout out to Jericho. First dad on the chopping block is going to be Norman Osborne, aka the Green Goblin. Let me tell you why this dude is trash. First of all, he is the only white man with waves. Let's just go ahead and put that out there right now. Secondly, he actually tried to have Peter Parker as this kind of a son he never had sort of a thing, pretty much cutting out Harry. Harry was just lost and he just wasn't feeling the fatherly love to the point where it drove Harry crazy too, and he ended up becoming the second Green Goblin.
He went right up to his steps and said, "Oh, I'm coming."
And just
wait for me.
Went crazy his damn self. So it's like, yo, you didn't step in to help save your son? You're a trash father figure, Norman Osborn. You're trash. Who we got next, Dono?
Ray Shao Gula.
Oh, this dude.
You have brought back Jason Todd and thought it was going to be all goody two-shoes. No. Stop it.
That wasn't a good idea, Raish. Not a good idea.
No.
And then his two daughters, Anissa and Talia, made them feud. Anissa ended up hating him.
Exactly.
Yeah, Raish.
Didn't Damien end up dying?
Damien did end up dying because of this clone that he made. Oh my God, Raish, you are trash. You are trash.
You set your own daughter up to be with the most toxic superhero in Gotham. Batman.
Damn, Raish. Damn. All right, next person on the list.
That's messed up.
Lionel Luther. This dude is horrible. He is trash. First,
Are you finished?
Oh, snap.
Are you done? Are you finished?
I wasn't done, but since you're here.
Make your points. And I'll tell you why he's just simply misunderstood.
Okay.
So Lionel Luther is a trash father because he raised the most maniacal, devastatingly horrible villain in the DC universe, Lex Luthor. He pretty much raised Lex to be this evil little snot entitled.
Misunderstood.
I want a ponytail.
Let me interject. When you come from as much greatness and power, self-made, let's not forget that Lionel Luther was poor when he was younger, so he's a self-made man, first of all. And his son was born into all this greatness, and he didn't want him to simply, rest on his father's laurels. So he pushed Lex, and he pushed him, until he became great. Now, we will go into it another day why Lex is misunderstood. When you come from that much greatness, it's hard for the world to get on your level. You heard me? But no, Lionel was a great father. He did not want his son to just simply ride on the Luthor name. He wanted him to understand all the work that went into being a Luthor.
Lex is a trash dad too, though.
He's not. He's great.
I have a sister.
L for Luthor.
That was DYSG mom.
Mrs. DYSG, my lovely wife. Thank you so much for joining us, Model Mom KD.
I can't believe I'm so good. Okay.
All right, Donna, who's next on the list?
The worst dad in the universe of anime, period. Goku. You were never there for your son, period. You had your best friend raise him.
Wow.
You had your best friend raise him.
Who was actually your enemy at that point still.
Exactly.
Y'all weren't friends yet. You and Piccolo weren't friends yet. And you... God.
He could have been dead. He has the brain of a peanut. But he's powerful as a god. How? Goku. And I see why Chi-Chi is always ticked off. I see why now. I see why. No, don't hate on Chi-Chi, because he's always like, Goku, you weren't home yet. Because he wasn't
but Chi-Chi,
home.
that was fake. It was really strong. I'm like, dude, why don't you got 2 sons. Why aren't you there for your kids, man? You just not around. You are the dad that went to the store for cigarettes and then come back. Next on the list, we have the Allfather, Odin. Bruh. This dude pretty much...
Wait a minute. Look at it, dude.
You, sir, helped corroborate the sibling rivalry between Loki and Thor. First of all, you snatched Loki from the Frost Giants as some sort of a trophy for your conquest.
What is that, an Olympic gold medal?
And then you pretty much reinforced the sibling rivalry between Loki and Thor, showing favoritism to Thor because he's your actual son. And then when the two of them start tearing up Asgard, you turn another blind eye to the whole thing. And you don't even care.
I don't know why Loki and Thor were so sad when their father went away. I really don't know why.
You guys were released from your bondage. You were free from this trash father. Who's next?
The inevitable, the big purple grape, Thanos.
Misunderstood.
For crying out loud. He's not. He snapped half of the universe.
Thanos was right.
Alright, okay. You had 2 daughters, and you raised them like punks. I'm sorry, but you raised them like punks.
And you made them hate each other.
One was a hero, one was a villain, and one was like, oh. So, now that I see why...
And one daughter you dissected to the point where she was... You don't even know where the organic began and the machine ended.
Exactly.
And you sacrificed one for a damn soul stone. Let's go on to the next trash dad. Trigon Fam. The things you did to your daughter Raven.
He's a demon and he's a trash dad.
The way you just tortured her life. And also tortured her friends just to make her become a demon. And then you created sons to attack her. He does all this for his own selfish needs. He doesn't give 2 squirts about his daughter Raven. None at all.
Tisk.
Worst dad in DC. Probably of all, but definitely one of the worst dads in DC.
Yeah.
Next on the list.
Omni Man.
Omni Man has won the 2021 Worst Dad of the Year, and Donald's going to tell you why.
17 more years? Man, he grabbed his son's head and forced him into a train, and everyone died.
And made him watch. And you called your wife, his mom, a pet. Bro. You could go on and on about how Omni Man was a trash father.
He killed a superhero in front of his...
several superheroes.
Let me correct myself. Several superheroes. That can mess a kid up.
Speaking of messing kids up, let's talk about one of the other worst trash dads of all time. Anakin Skywalker, a.k.a. Darth Vader.
Oh, crap.
Dude, you first of all went to the dark side, wanting to keep your wife protected, but to the point where you broke her heart and hurt her so bad that she died giving birth to your only children. And you knew you had 2 children out there in the world. And what did you try to do? You tried to kill them. and then persuade them to the dark side. And you knew they were kids. You knew they were your kids and didn't even acknowledge the fact that they were your children. But I guess that's just kind of the kind of trash dad you are, Mr. Skywalker.
Yeah.
And finally, the last dad on the list, who is the worst dad, trash dad of all.
The worst person, to me especially. NG Endeavor. From Boku no Hero. Shoto Todoroki's father.
I'm gonna step out for this one.
Beat your child to try and make him more powerful. Try to make him Mr. All Might of your family. And what happened? You traumatized him. You make him throw up. You beat your wife. Beat her. Like, straight up, like you cut G right to her face. And the thing is, you pretty much made her go insane with the point she burns Shoto's face. The point she burns him with the hot tea kettle.
NG Todoroki, trash dad. That's just our list. Who do you guys think is the most trash dad? Did we leave anyone off the list? Do you think this list should have been a little scaled down? Did anyone make the list that you think shouldn't have been on the list? Tell us what you think down in the comments below. As always, people live to play to win to live, and
peace, love, and don't use one for all.